we was just talking about the youngsters. You only know what's around you.
Yeah.
So it was just gang banging. So one thing about my city, I didn't get involved too much in selling drugs because I didn't have to. My city protected me. That's one thing I never talk about. Me driving up and down the highway with bricks, because I never done that shit. But I am the realest nigga you will ever meet. I've been around it all. You know what I mean? And my city protected me. You know, I tell one story that I know no athlete has never done no shit like this in their life. I had a homeboy who was real cool with my brother before he died, and he kind of like took the role of being my big brother. You know, once my brother died, and it wasn't a positive influence, but you know, it was all about money growing up. When you struggling, anybody putting money in your pocket, you loyal to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I'm trying to figure it out. He was putting money in my pocket where I was able to take care of my family. And there was a time where the feds was in his crib, in the back of the house. You know, in our city, small. And he called me from across the street. Rest in peace, he dead now. John Johnson, rest in peace to my boy. He dead too now. He called me from across the street saying they in his house. They in the back of the house tearing it up. But what they looking for ain't in the back of the house. So he asked me to go get it. I'm like a year, maybe a year and a half away from going to the NBA. But this is my loyalty. Only you know how I rock. You know what I mean? I wasn't even thinking about the NBA. He wanted me to go get it. So I go to the house, knock on the door while they in there. His aunt opened the door. She give me that look because she know why I'm there, because she know me and her nephew always together. She know I be driving for him up and down the highway. I don't touch nothing. I don't know what's in the car, but I'm behind the wheel. Yeah. Get back home, I get my bread. So I go in the house. As soon as I hit the door, Baloo and the other cop, they run to the front door, but they knew me because I was a basketball player. I was known by everybody in the city. The cops, they escorted our buses to the game. So they knew me. Yeah. You know what I mean? They knew who I was, the whole city. My family had a big name. And he was like, what you doing? I said, man, I see cops here. You know, I play it off. I see cops here. I'm trying to see what's going on in my partner's house. You know what I mean? And I played basketball with his nephew, so that was my out. After they asked me all these questions, they went back. I go in the house, grab 10 hard, put them in my drawers, and walk out the door. As soon as I hit grab the car door handle, they come outside. Jackson. I instantly start sweating. I'm thinking it's over. I got 10 hard in my drawers. I'm thinking it's over. Handed me a card. We know you know where he is. Burn off, go meet John. He give me 5 racks for it. That was a lot of money to me back then. You know what I'm saying? But that's just to say to my Lord, I never praise nothing. You know what I mean? When it comes to my friends and my brothers, I always say I am my brother's keeper. That's why when I rise for George Floyd like that, it wasn't a second thought. You know what I mean? I've been riding for my brothers my whole life. You know, and that's what Port Arthur taught me. You know, me not having to sell drugs and me not having to do a lot of stuff that was around me and my city protect me, I learned the right shit. Not being a bitch-ass nigga. You know what I mean? Standing on your morals. Standing on your shit. You know what I'm saying? When somebody giving you some game that you know that's going to benefit you, or if somebody leading and going the right direction, put your pride to the side and follow them because you're going to benefit too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of shit I learned, and that's why a lot of people, when they listen to UGK, they hear all the real shit they talking about. That's the same people that taught us.